Yes folks, how are we? As you can see, the sun is shining, we're back out on the pitches, and today I'm going to bring you what in my opinion is the most underrated drill you can use for young players. Now recently I showed you this video and it's safe to say it went down really well. It's been watched thousands of times, liked, commented on, shared, all the good stuff. So if that was you, thank you ever so much, because it means that these drills are getting out to more and more players, which is the whole point of this channel. So thank you very much, we really do appreciate it. Now that was the cone flip relay, but let's continue that theme. We're going to be looking at more relay races with some video examples of me doing some relay races with players in the past as well. So stick around for those so you can see exactly how it should look with players in the flesh and all the good stuff. But without much further ado, let's get into it. So the beauty of the relay race is you can start to get really creative, but what you can do is you can hide some key fundamental exercises within the relay race itself without players really knowing it. But really important things such as accelerating quickly off the mark, changing direction well, jumping and landing efficiently and safely, and even exercises such as squats you can actually start to hide in the relay race. And I'll show you some examples of that with the live videos as well. But in terms of setup, I've tucked myself into the corner of the pitch. It doesn't require much space at all. Literally between the edge of the box and the touchline. Got an orange cone there, which one team will start off, an orange cone there, which another team will start off. And I've created a bit of a section here, orange to orange, which you can get players practicing any exercise you want them to do. And I'll show you a few examples and some that you can use yourself. Then create a bit of the slalom area through the yellows, getting the change of direction element in there. And then I've got the furthest orange cone, which is on the edge of the box, which players will get around there, sprint all the way back, tag their mate's hand, next person goes, you know how a relay race works, okay? But I will show you now a few different ways which you can get players practicing different movements. How about a forward roll? And I am actually going to demonstrate that in a second, so get ready for that. But the beauty of the forward roll, certainly if you get them to do the forward roll, get up out of it as quickly as they can and sprint into sort of that slalom section, is you're encouraging players to really start and initiate an acceleration from a bit of an awkward position, where you're coming up from a really low place after you've just finished the forward roll. Players aren't too comfortable doing the forward roll, maybe just get them to practice it before, but young players should be able to do a forward roll. So, if I can do it, young players can do it. So are we ready? So what I would do is I'll get the two players ready to go, stood up in this position, so they've actually got to get down, so they've got a bit of momentum to tuck into that forward roll and go. So you ready? 3, 2, 1, go forward roll, up out of it as quick as they can, get round the slalom as quick as they can, get through, get round, get nice and low in that turn, and accelerate all the way back, and I win. Woo-hoo-hoo. As you can hear, not easy, hard work, getting them to practice lots of good things. And also, like I say, coming up out of that forward roll, it's getting them to really accelerate out of awkward positions, coordinate their body really well. But yeah, I clearly won that race, but let's have a little look at how the players get on. Turn around, go backwards. Get the line, go forward. Like I said, you can start to get players practicing fun, exciting movements, but are really fundamental, like squats, through things like the frog jump. Something sounds as silly as this. Yeah? Looks ridiculous, I feel ridiculous doing it, but kids love it, kids absolutely buzz off it. And actually what you're starting to do is you're starting to get them to practice the squat pattern. A really important pattern for developing strength and power, but actually they're doing it in a fun, exciting way. They don't even realize they're practicing it, so it's a really good one. I'll show you a video where we do exactly that. So hopefully you can tell by now you can get incredibly creative when it comes to the relay race. I've barely scratched the surface, to be honest, and there's different variations you can use. As you saw in the video, we didn't even have the slalom in there. We had players running backwards, touching the line and driving and accelerating forward again. Haven't even spoken about single leg hopping and single leg bounding. Can you get players bounding on one leg between the orange section without putting the other foot down? Things like that. So get really creative. But again, you're trying to encourage players to try different movements that they might not usually try in their normal football sessions, and that's important. And if you can do it in a fun and engaging way, then you're definitely going to get them on side. The minute you get frog jumps and forward rolls involved, players absolutely love it, and they will definitely have your full engagement for the session. So definitely give it a go. As well as the cone flip relay, definitely try that one. That's a really good one for acceleration. So if you haven't seen that video already, I'll link it at the end. Give it a go. But thank you ever so much for watching. If you haven't already as well, subscribe to the channel. Try and share some of these videos with some people that it might help. And if we can help improve any player's physical performance, that is always a win in my eyes. So thank you ever so much for watching, and I will see you very soon.